everything comes at a cost, all right? We have 24 hours in a day, and there's no more than that. You can't get any more time than the 24 hours in a day that we have. So what you do in your day is going to come at a cost. If you wake up and you spend 2 hours in bed scrolling on your phone, on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, if you're going to choose to spend 2 hours doing that, you're going to have 2 hours less of that day. I know it sounds simple like that, but it's a reality of what's happening. We're allowing social media and doom scrolling, the dopamine fix, to rule our lives, right? And it's something that I've just realized now. You know, if we want to be more productive in our days, we need to get control of the things that are messing us up, the things that are feeding our dopamine. So the more time you spend away from social media and from doom scrolling, the more you're going to reset the good feel chemicals in your brain. Anyway, I don't know the exact science behind it, but there's plenty on the internet to tell you these things, right? And there's studies showing that doom scrolling's not good for you. All right, so I'm rushing around now because I spent a little bit more time in bed than what I should have, and I didn't even spend much time in bed. You know, I should have been up from the get-go. I live a life that's pretty different now from everybody else. You know, I'm cutting costs to save up money, and that's what you should be doing too. You know, you should be cutting every expense that you have that isn't going towards your future. You should be saving for your future. We should always be walking around with at least 20K in our bank account, just as a safety net, just for emergencies, right? And most of us don't have that. I don't have that yet. You know, and that's why I'm tightening down on my finances. I'm tightening down on how much time I actually spend on the internet, how much money I spend on food. Okay, you know, if you want to save up 20 grand so you can walk differently, so you can feel different about yourself, so you can have that safety net, you can't be buying fast food every night or every second night. All of it adds up. If you look at your bank statement and you're consistently buying fast food, you're not cooking food at home, it adds up, and it adds up to a damn lot. I promise you, it adds up to a damn lot. Do the calculation, the math don't math, brother. That money can be going towards your future, towards your savings. Okay, so tightening up your schedule. Don't spend as much time on your phone in the morning, so you have more time to do the things that you need to do. To cook eggs, to cook up eggs in the morning for your breakfast, whatever time that you're working. You know, so to cook up your lunch, to pre-cook your dinner, pre-cook your lunch, to get your macros, whatever it is that you need to do to work towards your fitness goals. Cooking at home is going to save you money. Okay, so manage your time better as a man, and your time will serve you better. You'll have more time to be in the gym. You have more time to do the work that you need to do to save up the money you need to save, and then you can work towards the things, your dreams and your goals. You know, I'm living quite frugal at the moment. I cook right out of the van. I was buying fast food. Last week I spent a lot of money. I don't even want to calculate it. It was easily up at least $500 on fast food alone, because it was too inconvenient for me to cook in the van. Because it was my birthday week, I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna splooge once on some fast food for my birthday, and that little bit that I gave in, you know, that little bit has then cascaded. Then it teaches my brain, okay, this is normal. I'm just gonna do this every night. You know, I don't want to cook. And not only do I put on weight, I'm spending more money, but it makes me lazier in the mornings, and then I didn't go to gym, you know. So yes, it's going to be tiring, especially when you haven't been doing this stuff normally your whole life. Like, I've been doing gym for 7 years, so it's a little bit easier for me to get into routine to start building up some muscle memory. But for people who haven't been doing it, it's going to be a little bit hard. You don't always have to see the whole staircase. You don't need to see where the staircase is going to take you. You just need to take the first step. Okay? It's like when you're driving a car at night. You've got your headlights. Most of the time, if there's no street lights, you can only see maybe 100 meters in front of you. You won't be able to see more than what your headlight reach is. You have to trust the rest of the way that there's not going to be an object or an animal or anything beyond that line of what you can see, and you need to trust and just drive. It's the same when you're on this journey. You just need to take the first step, you know. So take that first step, because your future is worth it, your health is worth it, your finances are worth it, your family is going to benefit from it, your friends are going to benefit from it, but mostly you're going to benefit from it. Okay, you become a better influence to other people when you do that. You don't know whose life you can change when you take a step for yourself. Okay, so don't be afraid to take that step. Alright, this is the last video I'm doing for today. It's a nice and short one. All of them have been pretty short, but I'm just trying to get into the flow of things and stay consistent. You know, tomorrow I'm going to try shoot for 2 videos, but I'm definitely going to make another video tomorrow, you know. But more and more I'm going to try and strive for some better lighting, some better content, and yeah, in a more intimate way, so you can hear me a little bit better. And yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.